Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in this video, we are going to be going over the most recent glitch here in Red Dead Online, and that's going to be able to sell the carcass of a panther or whatever other animal that you guys would like here in Red Dead Online. And you're going to be able to sell the skin one, and you're going to make about $7 every single time. It is pretty amazing. So obviously the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is get ourselves a 3-star panther. Now as we wait for this panther to go ahead and die and we get it back on our horse, I just want to give a shout out to the founder, and the founder will be in the description down below. So go over and check out their channel. So anyway, so once we get our 3-star panther, what we're going to do is we're just going to take it back to Saint Denis. Now, the reason that I actually chose Saint Denis is a couple different reasons. But I want to show you guys on the map specifically where I'm going to be doing this glitch, which is right next to the butcher. And I'm going to zoom in and out for you guys so you guys can get an idea of exactly where we're located. Now, the reason that we are doing this down in Saint Denis is because a lot of people are having issues of honestly getting the animal or their horse stuck somewhere. So that way you don't have to use a cart. You don't have to get it stuck anywhere. I'm going to show you guys an amazing location, and the horse glitches out almost every single time. So obviously right here is where I showed you guys on the map. And you can see what happens is there's like a drape that's kind of down there in the back, and the horse will actually try to run through that, and it will actually get stuck. So what you want your friend to do with the panther that you caught or they caught is you're going to tell your friend to go ahead and have the horse flee. Now they're going to remove whatever animal is on the back of your horse. In this case, it is a panther, and then go ahead and have them put it right back on the horse. Now the horse is going to try to run away, and you're going to see the panther, in this case, go ahead and disappear, just like the other glitch worked. So now you don't have to worry about getting a cart. You don't have to worry about getting any type of coach. You don't have to worry about really anything else when it comes to this glitch setup. So that's actually phase 1 all done. Now your friend's going to call his horse back in, and he's going to put the horse in the exact same spot. And then at this point, he wants to do the exact same thing. He's going to get off the horse. He's going to tell his horse to go ahead and flee. Is going to be a little bit of an animation for the run, because the horse is going to try to get out through the canopy, and it can't. Your friend is going to try to remove the panther and then put the panther right back onto the horse. And the horse is going to have an animation. It's going to try to run away, and the panther should drop just like it is here on the screen. From here, what you're going to have your friend do is just run back outside, and what you're going to do is you're going to move this panther, because this panther or whatever animal that you're using to duplicate this is the original, and you want to keep this intact going forward. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab this panther and move it off to the side. In the meantime, my friend is calling in his actual horse, and the panther will also be on his horse as well. Now, once your friend returns with his real horse, and the panther will be on the back of it. Now, this will be the last time that you're going to have your friend go ahead and have his horse flee. And then he's going to, again, remove the panther from the horse and then immediately put it right back on. For whatever reason, in this specific spot, the horse just completely glitches out, and it tries to run through the canopy, and it can't, and it never actually turns around, which is absolutely beautiful. And again, the panther is going to go ahead and fall. Now, this is the panther that actually fell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this off to the side right here. Well, I'm going to verify that my friend has the panther on his horse, because you can't do this until your friend's horse has the panther on it. And then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and skin this one. So we have the original one, and now we have a skinned panther. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop this pellet because I don't need it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back outside here. I'm going to go to my friend's horse. He was moving around on me. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab the panther off of his horse. He's not doing anything. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place this on my horse. Now, this is kind of where the magic starts to happen. As you can see, we had the original, we have our skinned, and now we have the duplicate that we're going to put on our horse. At this point, we're going to get on our horse and go on over to the butcher, which is just right through this little narrow space right here. And once I get over to the butcher, I'm going to go ahead and just put my horse wherever I want it. And then I'm going to run back and go ahead and grab the other one. I'm actually telling my horse to stay here just in case. I was actually trying to get to hitch and it wasn't really working for me, so that's fine. So at this point, you need to pick up the skinned panther and then run back on over to the butcher. Now, there are obviously different locations on the map that you can do it. I prefer this one because I didn't have to worry about getting it stuck anywhere. So as you can see, I got 4 big game meat from skinning the perfect panther. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell all that because I don't want that in my inventory. So at this point, you're going to sell one, and then you're going to back out, and then you're going to re-enter the sell menu, and you're going to see that we have 2 perfect panther carcasses, and then you're going to repeat that process. So you're going to sell one, back out, go back into the butcher, and then you're going to back out or sell one, back out, and then just keep repeating that process. So you're making sure that you only sell one at a time. And every time that you do this, you're going to get $7. So again, you're going to enter the butcher. You're going to sell to the butcher here. You're going to sell one of the panthers or whatever animal that you have. You're going to exit out and then immediately go back into the butcher. And that's pretty much what you're doing. You're repeating this back and forth every single time and only making sure that you sell one at a time. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense to you guys. But what I would like to do from here is actually go ahead and show you from my perspective what it is like for a friend. Not only on top of that, you will be able to make sure that you and your friend also participate in this at the exact same time. But you have to make sure that the original cougar, the one that you got before, or whatever animal you're selling, panther in this case, is not touched by another player. If it's touched, then it will change from, you won't be able to do this glitch if you leave it. So at this point, I went and got myself another panther here, and I'm going to go ahead and enter that exact same spot so you guys can kind of see exactly what I'm doing here on the screen. So I'm just putting it in here. Horse is facing towards the railway. Underneath this little canopy area, I'm going to go ahead and tell this horse to go ahead and flee. And as soon as I tell this horse to flee, I'm going to go ahead and remove the panther. And then I'm going to go ahead and stow the panther right back onto the horse. And you can see now that my horse is going to try to run and it can't. And then my panther will go ahead and disappear just like it has here on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and run outside of the canopy area. I'm going to go ahead and call in my horse. And you're going to see that my horse comes back with the panther here. So now we're just going to go ahead and do that exact same process again. You do have to do it 3 times. The first one, the panther will appear or disappear. The second one, the panther will fall off. The third one, the panther will fall off. And then that's the one that they skin. And then they grab the panther off of your horse and then put it on their horse. And then they take it to the butcher and vice versa. So this is the second time that we're doing this. So I'm going to go ahead again and tell my horse to flee. And as soon as my horse flees, I'm going to go ahead and remove this panther from the horse and then immediately stow it right back on the horse. So again, this is number 2. The first time, remember, it disappeared. Now the second time, the horse is going to go into the animation, it's going to run, and then the panther is going to go ahead and fall off of the horse. Now, again, I'm going to go ahead and leave this canopy area right now, and then I'm going to get back on my horse after whistling for it, and then I'm going to ride back right into that exact same spot that we currently were just at. Meanwhile, my friend actually has moved the carcass that you can see right there, the panther, the perfect panther, and he's going to put it off to the side, making it safe for me to go ahead and put our my horse right back in that exact same location, making sure that we're facing towards the railroad tracks. Now, his horse is just a little bit in the way, so I had to give him a little bit of a nudge there to get through. And then I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to go ahead and have him flee. He tried to actually back up a little bit. That's like the only time that's ever really happened to me. And then I'm going to go ahead and remove the panther and then stow it right back on the horse immediately. Again, you're going to get the short animation of the horse trying to run away, and it can't, and it will drop the panther on the floor. So at this point, this is all complete. We don't have to duplicate any more panthers or whatever animal that you're going to be duplicating. Again, I've whistled for my horse. The panther has come back with the horse as well. And then what we're going to do is basically we're going to go ahead and enter this area right here, and you can see the panther is still there on the ground. At this point, you can actually have your friend go ahead and skin that panther that fell off, because that was the third and final time. Again, the first one was the disappearing one, the second one is the one that falls, and then the third one is the second one is the one that you skin, and the third one, which is on the horse, is what he needs to go ahead and put onto his horse. So I'm actually walking this panther out to my friend's horse, so that makes it a little bit easier for him to go ahead and carry. At this point, he's going to take that panther, put it on his horse, and then he can put his horse next to the butcher, and then he can grab his skinned panther and do the exact same process. As I mentioned before, you guys can do this. Now remember, I did have my carcass still over in that specific spot when I put it down so that I could go and get a panther for my friend. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pick that up. But if this video helped you in any way, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming. Wow.